Greetings everyone, Joseph James here with the Nightly Newsletter brought to you by theschoolofttrade.com. Today was June 2nd, that's a Tuesday morning, 2009. And before we go into our live trade room results for the day, I want to remind you guys we're going to be in the Pasadena, California area. We're going to be in Southern California this weekend. This Saturday, we're going to be at the Traders Expo in Pasadena, California. If you want more information on how you can come out and meet us, come meet the entire team of the School of Trade community. We'll have a couple of our members will be there. I, of course, will be there. Our entire support staff and a lot of our members are going to be meeting in and around that expo area in Pasadena, California. So if you're going to be in Southern California, or if you are in Southern California and you're coming out to the Traders Expo, send us an email. That's sales@schooloftrade.com. We would love to grab a cup of coffee, share some stories with you, and of course meet face-to-face with all of our new members and potential members. All right, guys, let's talk about the early bird setup that we took this morning. As you guys know, the early bird is a correlation setup. We're looking at 3 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time when the Europe markets, or when the UK market session opens up at 3 a.m. We're looking for a correlation between a specific market and the DAX or the Euro stocks. Now, I like to trade the DAX, but you can also use this on the Euro stocks as well. And this morning at 3 a.m., our correlation said to go short. So we knew at 3 o'clock this morning we were going short. We had to simply wait for price to kind of fit inside of our rules. And of course, our members are given all of our specific rules on this early bird trade setup. So come join us as a lifetime member and you'll get your hands on those rules as well. This morning, it didn't take very long though. A couple minutes past the open, 3:03 this morning, our entry was at 51.10 even on this. And as you guys can see, it was almost a perfect pullback up to our trigger point for a short there at 22 even. For an entry there at 51.10 even. And then a total of 22 points. Of course, we're scaling out of this trade as it moves in our direction for a total of 22 points. So at $32 US dollars per point per contract, you guys do the math. It's a great way to get your day started with a bang. I want to remind you guys, our live trade room then opens up at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. It's available for trial members or lifetime members. Now, in our room, we follow a very simple, disciplined approach to our trading, and it starts with 3 very simple jobs. The first job is to identify. We identify the news events we have to worry about for that morning. We then identify what type of market we see, whether it be a trending market or a sideways market. Job number 2, we then adjust to what we've identified in job number 1. So for example, we define our windows of opportunity by taking our news events. That is the job number 1. We identified our news events. We define our windows of opportunity by setting our alarm clock so we're not trading inside of those news events that are going to chop up our price action. Second job number 2 is we want to define our trade zones. If we identified what type of market we saw correctly at the beginning, whether it be trending or a sideways market, we're then going to adjust accordingly. And that means we define our trade zones, we adjust our trade management style, and we of course trade to embrace what type of market we're seeing. Okay, a lot of traders out there, they get caught up trying to trade a trending market like a sideways market, or most importantly, they try to trade a sideways market the same way they would trade a trending market. And of course, we all know that spells disaster for a new trader. So come out and join us. We'll show you how we do job number 1, which is to identify. Job number 2 is then to adjust. And job number 3, if we do both first job and second job correctly, job number 3 comes very easily, and that is to execute. Now, to execute, our rules do the trading for us, and we exercise patience and discipline to wait for price to come to us. Right? We don't chase trades. We are patient and disciplined because we know exactly what we're waiting for. We're waiting for the high percentage opportunities that show themselves in these markets, and when they do show, we let our rules do the trading. Right? No interpretation needed, no guesswork, no anxiety, no nervousness. Okay, we let those rules do the trading for us. All right, now let's take a look at some of the trades we took this morning. Now, the DAX gave us plenty of trading opportunities throughout the entire morning today. Boy, we traded the exit of the bracket, the re-entry back up into the bracket, and we traded the breakout of the bracket, the upside. We traded the failure, as well as inside of the bracket itself, we traded the extremes. What a beautiful day to be a James Wave trader. It didn't matter what happened, whether or not we were trading sideways or whether or not we were breaking out of a sideways bracket. We had ourselves covered here. Long, short, it didn't matter. First trade of the day was taken at 46 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock, so 8:46 a.m. Entry was at 27.5. Now, of course, this was a 12-point winner. This was what we call our two-step pattern. This is a pattern failure setup. We call it the two-step pattern because of the characteristics in the price action. right? Remember, guys, if you want all of these rules, I'm going to give you these rules as a part of our free trial. So come out and join us tomorrow morning, and we'll go over all of these rules for you guys. The second trade was taken 9:43. Right now, this was another two-step pattern, a failure pattern. 43 minutes past the hour. Entry was at 42.5. This got us 6 points total on this second winning trade. Third trade at 11 minutes past the hour, right? 10:11 this morning. Entry was at 71 even. Yet another failure pattern, what we call our two-step setup for a 16-point winner. And guys, these points are quickly adding up. We had over 35 points, all right, on the DAX this morning. And that does not include our early bird trade setup, which was a 22-point winner. Our fourth trade, 51 minutes past the hour. This was a trend continuation trade, one of our only trades that actually traded with the trend of the morning this morning. 51 minutes past the hour, 10:51 a.m. Entry was at 51 even, and as you can see, 17 points on this winning trade. 4 for 4 on the DAX this morning. We obviously went 1 for 1 on the early bird. We also took trades on the S&P. We took a winning trade on the S&P this morning just before noontime, and we also took a winning trade on the Euro this morning just before the end of the morning. So a very busy morning. Okay, 6 trades taken, 6 winners here in the live trade room this morning. Let's do a quick recap. Our live trade room opens at 7:30 a.m., so come join us tomorrow as a lifetime member or as a trial member. We're going to trade 6 different markets. All the E-minis, of course, the DAX, the Euro stocks, gold, crude oil. Guys, it doesn't matter what market you want to trade. Our methodology works across the board. So come out and join us. Let us know if we're not showing you the market that you want to trade. Let us know. I'll gladly trade it right in front of your eyes, and I'll show you just how well this stuff works on your market. We're going to give you live trade calls with entries, targets, and stops. You'll be able to see everything right in front of your eyes, nothing hidden. And of course, plenty of opportunities for questions. So bring your questions, guys. We encourage questions. We encourage feedback every step of the way. And guys, once you're done with your free 3-week trial, you're going to see the market in a completely different way. And you'll be wondering why you ever tried trading without the James Wave method of trading. If you want more information, guys, send us an email. That's sales@schooloftrade.com. My name is Joseph James. I want to thank you guys for your time today. Hope the video helps, and stay tuned for more.